Today's workplace looks a lot different than it did years ago. Work today requires most employees to sit at their desks for 8 hours a day staring at screens. The rise of the internet and mobile devices allow for work to be done around the clock with expectations for faster turnarounds. And the employee demographics have changed to include the idealistic millennial, the working mom, and the aging baby boomer. Meanwhile, we're in the middle of a wellness crisis. Years of high stress, sedentary lifestyle, and processed food has resulted in record high numbers of people with chronic diseases such as obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and depression, which can be devastating when you calculate the rising cost of healthcare for employers like us. I truly believe that wellness programs are necessary to help our employees maintain and improve their health and to keep up with the demands of today's workplace. I believe wellness has the power to extend beyond just maintenance of our employees, but equips them with the resources to be able to thrive and produce better work. There are many benefits to wellness programming. For one, it's increased productivity. Of course, it makes sense that if your employees are healthier, they will take less sick days, which equals more days at work. But aside from the obvious, there are multiple studies done on poor health and its effect on presenteeism. Presenteeism is when employers are physically at work but not working or not working to their full capacity. A particular study found that the cost associated is at least 2 to 3 times greater than direct healthcare expenses. These are hidden costs and something that we can easily improve. Wellness programs also increase loyalty. With unemployment rates low and average employee tenure hovering around only 4 to 5 years, retaining our top talent is something that we need to focus on. A recent article in Forbes stated employees who work for an organization with a wellness program are less likely to leave their jobs for a different one. And the average cost per hire hovers around $4,000. We have the potential to earn back our return on investment with these cost savings alone. Not to mention that loyal and long-term employees are usually more engaged with their work and less likely to make costly mistakes. And of course, you're aware of the potential savings in healthcare costs, and by preventing and improving common diseases such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. For example, Johnson & Johnson just saw a 75% reduction in a number of employees who smoke and a 50% reduction in the employees with high blood pressure. And these numbers were sustainable for 15 years after their program. And another great example is PepsiCo, realizing a savings of $3.78 for every dollar that they invested in their program. And these aren't just success stories. There's a meta-analysis done by WellSteps as well that took the average of 22 studies and found that the average ROI is around $3.27 for every dollar invested. But if you want all of those benefits, we have to do it right. A lot of companies think that simply giving their employees a gym membership or by performing a biometric screening constitutes as a wellness program. Or they may have a good program in place but fail to communicate it to their employees. A recent Gallup survey found that 85% of large employers offer a wellness program, but only 60% of those employees were aware of the program, and of that 60%, only 40% thought that they would participate in it. It's no wonder that those wellness programs didn't work. If we want our program to be successful and actually make returns like the ones that I've referenced, then we need to fully integrate wellness into our culture. And it starts with your full support and your buy-in. We also need to make sure that managers are fully supporting the initiative as well. That means that they need to encourage employees to take part in the program and to also lead by example. Another way to ensure our program is a success is to involve employees from the beginning. We must assess the needs within our company and hone in on the areas of wellness that are most important to them. This should help drive participation, and our program can have a real impact. And I know you've had concerns about the ethics of the wellness programs, but you don't have to worry. I'm aware that the Employee Health Program Code of Conduct, and we will make sure that the program will not single out or fine or embarrass any employees because of their health status. Everything will be in accordance with HIPAA, and we will be transparent with our approach and our data if anybody is interested. I think this is the direction that we need to take for the company. Our people are our biggest asset, and we should be investing in their well-being. Our employees spend almost half of their waking hours here, which puts us in a perfect position to create some real change. If we commit to doing this right, I am confident that we can improve our employees' lives, leading to improvements in our business as a whole.